Ticket file 2020-57267, Madeline Albee and David Wilson. Mr. Wilson's here for a show cause set by friend of the court. The other party hasn't appeared. Ms. Hummel is here, though, from friend of the court. Did you have an update, ma'am?
Yes, there's no current billing. This is a Virginia state order case. They have $42,354.03 showing owed. We have $88.50 in fees for a total of $42,442.53. There's no priors. There have been no payments on the case. We do need to verify his address and employer information. We do have notification that the other party has passed away as of January 3rd. However, there is still over $8,000 owed to the state of Virginia that has to be paid.
Today's case may be shocking, but it's a reminder of the business of child support and how mothers would fight for child support until their last day on earth. And even after that, the courts will continue to fight. A man who can't keep up with his payments for whatever reason, he could owe forever, at least until it's paid off. This man right here is in court for back child support, but the other party in the case, she died on January 3rd, 2023. This is how a 73-year-old man can be in court for being behind $42,000 in child support. And yes, you heard right, 73 years old. His elderly baby mama who died in January, she was 82 years old. We're talking about a great-great-grandmother still waiting on child support from decades ago. Yeah, you're gonna have to watch this one. You're not gonna see this anywhere else. Take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
So
I have a notice right here saying that notice of trial versus child support case closed. It says your child support case number of the Social Security Act has been, it's talking about my case is being closed in 60 days. I don't know if it's because my grandma, this is from y'all too, also from the Waco County. I got this right here in front of me.
It's regarding the 4D number. Your docket is not closed. There is an issue with closure letters going out that are for the 4D number. That does not include your docket or friend of the court case. There is a difference.
So the 4D number, what she's talking about is an internal Department of Health and Human Services number that's assigned to every person that has a case. I guess that's being closed, but your case number, your docket number is the same number as your case number, 2020-57267. I guess that case is not being closed, so that doesn't affect the collection of arrears that are still owed. Now, it sounds like the other party's deceased, so the amount that's owed to her, I guess, may be dismissed off that $42,000 balance, but that would still leave $8,000 or so that's owed to the state of Virginia. Is that right, Ms. Hummel?
Yes, Virginia has been notified, and they state it takes, they have to wait 61 days of no correspondence or notification from the CP. So as to how Virginia handles their arrearages owed to the other party, it is unclear if they intend to still collect that or not. But they did notify me that $8,246.42 is owed to their state.
All right, so I guess what she's saying there is, in Michigan, if the person to whom the support arrears are owed passes away, those amounts are dismissed from friend of the court records. They could still be pursued according to probate law, but we don't have any part of that. I don't know what Virginia does. They may or may not do the same thing. So if they do the same thing, though, that'll reduce the arrears by $34,000 or so that would be owed to Ms. Albee.
So although it's been decades and his baby mama passed away, the state of Virginia said, we don't care what happened to her, you still owe us. The state is saying out of $42,000 in child support debt, they still have to collect $8,246 because that's their cut of the money. That would mean nearly 20% of his child support payments included fees and charges assessed by the state of Virginia. We can also assume that the state of Michigan will get a cut of that, since that's the court that he's appearing in now. And did you hear the judge? He's like, we can remove the money that you owe her because at this point that's not our problem. We just want our part that you owed us. But if her estate wanted to go after him, that will be a probate court issue. So it's not 100% that he will be totally out of the clear of that $34,000.
If they don't, then, I guess potentially that full amount would still be owed. Maybe you could file a motion down there for some relief if they don't dismiss that. But regardless, there's $8,200 left owed to the state at this point, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, so where are you working right now?
No, sir. Actually, I'm waiting to get my birth certificate in from Virginia now so I can get an ID to get a job. But I haven't been working.
How long have you lived in Michigan?
I've been here going on 10 years. I was working when I first came here at the Arbor Farm.
So,
They were taking child support every week out, but that was a couple years ago.
from what I heard, no payments were made. Maybe that was before it got transferred to Michigan?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you've lived here for 10 years. When's the last time you worked then? How long ago?
I've been doing side jobs. My ID got expired, so I'm waiting for my birth certificate now so I can get a job. But the last time I worked was probably about 3 years ago.
This man is 73 years old at a contempt of court hearing for back child support, being grilled about working, and he's supposed to be retirement age. 73 years old.
So you're able to work though?
Yes, sir. I mean, I do side work and stuff like that once it comes open, but...
You can pay support out of that too.
Huh?
Grandpa, you heard him. The judge said you need to take your money from your side hustle, you know, that side work that you've been doing under the table to avoid them garnishing your wages. Yeah, that money. They want their cut.
You can pay on this side of that money as well. It doesn't have to be
Yes,
a
sir,
big
yes, sir.
job.
I haven't been. I mean, I've been in, I just got out of jail not too long ago also in Lake County. So, I mean, I've only been out about 3 months.
What'd you go to
I
jail
just
for?
done violation,
Violation of what? Parole?
probation. Yes, sir.
Probation? Parole? All right.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, these are just way too many problems for him to be this old. Your retirement years should not look like this.
But once my birth certificate gets here, I plan on getting an ID, and I got called in order to staff, and I'm talking with Miss Karen, but she's got a job waiting for me, so I should be having a job pretty soon. I'm just waiting for my birth certificate to get in.
All right.
When the judge said, "Oh, so you're able to work," I was thinking that he would at least say, "No, I'm too old to work."
You've been here for 10 years without a copy of your birth certificate?
Oh, I had one, but the one I had, they said was tamperable because I used to have it in my wallet, and where my mom's name was, it faded out and stuff like that. So Secretary of State told me that it was tamperable. So I got a hold of a friend of mine that had my original one, and she just sent it out to me. So I should be getting it this week.
So when do you anticipate being able to make payments on this?
I'm gonna need a couple of weeks. I mean, like I said, I'm waiting for my birth certificate to come in, then I'm still had to give me a job. So
You said you had a
Maybe
job
like
lined up though.
Huh?
You said you had a job lined up though?
Yes, sir. I talked with Miss.
I'm losing you. So if I give
Sorry
you
about
till May to start making payments, start making $250 a month payments at that point?
Yes, sir. I mean, I can try. I mean, I'll keep y'all in touch. I mean, update what's going on and stuff like that. But that should be long enough.
All right. I mean, that's basically all of March, April, and May before your first payment is due. That should give you time to get your birth certificate worked out and get a job, I would think.
Sir, yes, sir. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'll agree along with that.
All right. I'll find you in contempt for failing to make payments that were ordered. Sentence of 45 days jail will be suspended. You don't have to serve it as long as you make payments starting in May of 2023 in the amount of $250 per month. If you do that, great. If not, then that 45 days would be imposed with a $2,500 bond. There's a $100 contempt fine that'll be added to your balance.
So he's being ordered to pay $250 starting at the end of May every month, and if he doesn't start paying, they're going to put him in jail for 45 days. The crazy thing about this is how his baby mama, at any time she could have told the court that she's not looking for the back payments, and yes, they still would have charged him the money that he owed the state, but she kept that $34,000 debt over his head until the day she died. Definitely take note on that. But you know what, let's go ahead and get the conversation started here. Do you think that a 73-year-old man who's already not working, he's gonna go back to work and get a job and start paying this $250, or is he gonna go to jail? Special thank you to Adrian. I appreciate you, Adrian, for all of your support, as well as Charles B., Dexter, and John C. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like and share.